Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Flex's View / Morning View. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, man. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Big up to Owen, by the way. Big up to Owen. Man down. Man down. Yeah, he's all right. He's fine, but there's a man down today, so Owen's resting up today. I spoke to him this morning. I was like, is this even Owen? Honestly, it sounded like he had a peg. It sounded like he had a peg on his nose like this. I was like, right, Owen, listen. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, Bridget. Rest up. Because I'm going to do something that Owen would have done anyway during the show. And really, the show would have been overshadowed by this one thing. Because obviously, Owen done the England game last night. We all saw it. Whether you support England or you don't support England, obviously here we're all Man United fans. So in terms of talking about Kobbie Mayu, we all get it. We all get it. It doesn't matter what nationality you are watching this program, which is why this is why we have to talk about this morning in the Flex's View. I was so incensed. I was so angry. Wake up, Gareth Southgate. Hello. Smell the coffee. Wake up. Don't know if you've realised, Gareth, there's a tournament going on in Germany. There's a Euros going on. And I don't know if you've realised who you've got in your squad, but well done, Gareth Southgate. Yeah, for realising that it's Kobbie Mayu who has to play. Well done. Of course, all us here at United View and every Man United fan around the world would have told you that he's a specialist in midfield. He's very good. He can pass forward, and he probably is going to be the solution rather than the generational Trent, who is a right back, who is not a central midfielder, who has no experience of playing that position at any sort of decent level on a consistent basis. Let's be real. Liverpool fans can get in their feelings. Not all. Liverpool fans can get in their feelings. I've seen some Liverpool fans yesterday saying, oh, you started Gallagher instead of our best passer of the ball, just to take Gallagher off at 45 minutes and put Trent on like in the 80th minute to try and make something happen. Oh, problem obviously wasn't Trent then. No, you're missing the point. That's just Liverpool fans in that moment who are saying that, the ones who are saying that. You're missing the point. The problem is that it shouldn't be it shouldn't be Trent or Gallagher playing in midfield. The answer is Kobbie Mayu. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter. They just gave us different problems. Like anyone trying to compare, oh, see, Gallagher wasn't much better than Trent. You may as well play Trent. Hello, that's not what we're saying. We're saying both give us different issues and both shouldn't play. Conor Gallagher, like Scholes says, we're just glorifying running around and energy. Cool. That's not what we should be doing. With Trent, he literally isn't a centre midfielder. I don't know how many more times that, he literally is not that. So at the top level, which we clearly saw in the first couple of games, he was just leaving Declan Rice on the line, didn't have a clue what to do in there, which ain't even Trent's fault, by the way. Trent's an unbelievable footballer. He's a right back. Yeah, you could say he's not great at defending, but his best position is right back, and the system needs to facilitate him being able to attack because that's his best attribute. He's probably the best in the world at doing that, one of. At least this England team under this Southgate, this manager, does not have that capabilities of unlocking Trent, which is terrible. You know, what do you do with Walker? Put him left back then. Put Walker right centre back or something. I don't know. Stones ain't playing great. I don't know. Find a way. But do not just try to shoehorn Trent into midfield. Anyway, enough about all the players who don't matter in this position. And let's talk about the player who does. The one and only player who does. And his name is Kobbie Mayu. Here's his game by numbers. 100% crosses completed. 100% tackles won, 97% pass accuracy, 33 out of 34 passes completed, 2 duels won, 1 dribble, and really should have got the ball back off Harry Kane and had a shot himself, but Harry Kane went the other way to Cole Palmer. Kobbie was just a level above. And you know what? Us United fans, we know, obviously, that was like Kobbie just warming, Kobbie just trying to get into the position. You know, wanted a feel for the ball first couple of times. Yeah, he passed it backwards a couple of times and sideways just to get a feel for the ball. Then he started getting into the game, linking up with Cole Palmer nicely. Little 1-2 with Saka. Saka drew the foul. Just little things. You just start to see everything knit together. And I'm not saying that the whole reason England improved was only because of Kobbie Mayu, because it wasn't just him. When Cole Palmer came on, it was good. I think Saka, just England in the second half improved as well. It's just because they wanted to be on the ball more. But Kobbie Mayu was a massive part of that. Anthony Gordon played a great line-splitting pass into Kobbie Mayu, which helped. Just in general, the fearless kids came on in terms of Palmer, Mayu, and Gordon later on. But Mayu came on at half-time, and instantly England just... It was almost like they went, right, we got this kid now. Let's try and get on the ball a little bit. Let's get him on the ball. Let's get him making some runs off the ball, which Kobbie was doing quite a lot. Let's get him coming deep to come and set the play up. He did a little bit of everything. Meanwhile, you had Jude Bellingham. Listen, love Jude. Unbelievable player. Last 2 games, he's been terrible. He was lucky to stay on the pitch. And Foden comes off and Saka comes off. And you're going, Gareth, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, Southgate just needs to absolutely wake up. And look, I know he's been taking pelters and stuff like that, and it can go overboard. I get that. It can go overboard. But Kobbie Mayu is the answer. There should be absolutely no more discussion about these stupid experiments that we're doing in the Euros. Kobbie Mayu literally is him. Ange Postecoglou even said it. He said, listen, you try and bed young players in slowly. You try and take your time with them. It's a tough one. Your nature as a coach is to try and ease them into things. But every now and then, there's a young player that comes along and they're just bashing down the door. They're bashing the door down, and you just got to let them through. And that's the exact, I'm so glad he said that, Ange, because that's the way that I was sort of describing Kobbie through this breakthrough. You really do want to go, listen, he's just young. You don't want to, let's not hype him up. Let's not do the thing that we always do. 1, as England fans, but 2, as United fans, you know, this kid's going to be the saviour. This kid's going to fix all our problems. This kid's going to be world class. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. He's this, he's that. You really want to refrain from doing that, especially with how bad we've been. Let's be real, especially with how bad Man United have been over the last 10 years, right? Since Sir Alex has left the football club. We don't want to hang our hats and put that sort of pressure on any one kid. It's just not fair. Man United's broken and needs rebuilding. It has been for a long time, right? But Kobbie just made it so that, like, there's just no discussion. Every sort of, like, I don't know, like either box you want to see ticked from a young player or hurdle you want to see jumped from a young player coming into the game. He's just doing it so quick. He's just going tick, score goals against the big teams like Liverpool and that, Man City Cup final, tick, you know, come on, you know, get the call up in my first senior season, get the call up to the senior England team in the friendlies, tick, make my debut and play well in a couple of games in Brazil, especially Belgium, tick, make the plane, you know, make the plane to the Euros, tick, don't get any appearances in the first couple of games. I think you come on for like a few minutes in one of them. Third game, come on at half time, impact the game and make sure that everybody knows that basically it's me that has to start, tick. What else? Clutch goals, tick for Man United. Like, he's just doing everything. So he is a classic example of if you're good enough, you're old enough. Like, that's it. Of course, we mustn't misprofile him. We mustn't start saying, oh, he could do everything, he's this and that. Because actually, just, you know, on Jude Bellingham, if we're not careful, this is what we're going to do with him. I said it many times. Saying it to Robbie was shutting me down. No, he needs to play in a 10, it's his best position, and this, that, and the other. No, that's not his best position. We're misprofiling him. We're saying that he's this elite 10 creator. Did you see Jude yesterday? Couldn't link up anything, looking tired, giving away the ball. Done it in the game before as well against Denmark. Looked knackered. Like, we're not getting the best out of him in that position. And in this setup, this is not his best position. Foden is way more natural in that position and should be playing in the 10. And Jude should be playing further back. But now we've got Kobbie in there and you got Rice, he ain't moving. Probably keep it the same now and give Jude another chance with a little bit more stability behind him. But he's struggling. And again, and England was starting to misprofile him. Now all the conversations are like, oh, look at Jude. He's not doing it for England. He's bottling it. This. No, it's not that. It's just that we're asking him to do something that even at Real Madrid, like, we're misprofiling what he is doing versus what he's not doing. And I know I'm going on off a bit of tangent away from Kobbie here. It's because the Jude thing annoyed me. It's like, hang on a minute. Like I said, at Real Madrid, he's not chief creator. It's go and join in. Go and get in the box. We've got 3 elite men behind you, which I've said a million times to Robbie and others. It's shutting me down. It's Cruz, it's Modric, it's Valverde, it's Camavinga, it's Tchouaméni behind Jude. Then you say to Jude, listen, we're all right here, mate. You go join in a narrow 2. You go join in and make a 3. And if you look at a lot of Jude's goals, a lot of them are clutch, right place, right time, crashing the box, powerful, good finishes, you know, arriving late in the box. They're not him in a 10, amazing build-up, sliding man through, chief orchestrator. He's not Odegaard. He's not Odegaard. He's not as neat and tidy as the ball as Foden. He's not Bruno. He's not De Bruyne. That's not it. He's powerful. He can get in the box. He can get goals. So let's not misprofile him. Back to Kobbie. We mustn't misprofile Kobbie as well. Kobbie, you know, mobility-wise, isn't the one who's going to do like what Rice can do. Kobbie can't cover grass like that. Kobbie can't go around putting out all the fires like a Kante. Don't misprofile him, Gareth. Get the right people around him. But you've got Rice there who covers the ground, who can do everything, which he was doing again yesterday, by the way, when England were pretty average. He was getting about it. Bellingham, like I said, the best version of him. Like if he just bucks his ideas up and gets confident again, he should be fine. And then you get Kobbie in there for the balance. Then you bring in Cole Palmer later on in the game. I know everyone wants Cole Palmer to start. If we want to start him, it's not going to make us worse, no problem. But Saka can easily impact the game now. We've got a bit of balance as well, and he was the only one sort of doing anything. Saka was, and you just bring in Kobbie Mayu, and to me, it should all be sorted now. There shouldn't be any reason not to play him anymore. It's that simple. Like, he's that good. He is the answer to all the midfield problems that at Man United as well, that England haven't. So Gareth, wake up, smell the coffee. It's the Netherlands we've got, isn't it? Whoever it is, I think it is them. That's it now. Kobbie should be playing for the whole rest of the tournament, however far we go. And I literally said at halftime, this will be the easiest spot for Kobbie to nail down. I'm so confident in the boy's ability. I'm so confident in the great kid that we've got. I just knew it. I just tweeted at halftime. I said this will be the easiest spot for Kobbie to nail down, because all he's got to do is play a couple forward passes, get involved a little bit. He can do it at 50%. That's how shit the other midfield options are in this England team. Let's be honest. Trent in there's rubbish. Conor Gallagher, he'll run around, but he's rubbish on the ball. Adam Wharton, yeah, kid's done well since coming in from Blackburn and going to Palace, but let's not overgas him. He's not ready for that. He's not doing what Kobbie's doing. Let's not do that. That was another one people were doing. Obviously, he was in the Palace team and Man United playing shit. I'll tell you what, or if Adam Wharton played for Man United, he'd be better than Kobbie. He's this, he's that. I'd have him playing. No, let's not do that. Who else is there in midfield? That's it, innit? That's it. So it's got to be Kobbie. That is it. He's nailed down the spot. There can be no other answer. It is that simple. So yes, Gareth, wake up, smell the coffee, and in Kobbie we trust. Kobbie is the answer. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If anything happens during the day, transfer wise, we'll keep you across that. It was interesting to see what happens with Ugarte. Of course, the Jared Brantwaite situation and Joshua Zirkzee, which have gone a bit quiet in the last sort of couple of days, but I'm sure it will just come into play at some stage and just be rife as always. So take care, guys. See you soon. Peace.